Ciao Giuventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. It is Thursday, and why am I happy today? Because finally, international break, the national teams are over. We will not speak about them until the Euro that for sure I will follow and I will support Italy 100%, but it's over now. It's over, we are April and we will have to focus on Juventus. 100% Juventus, and we start this weekend already with Il Derby della Mole versus Torino. Then on Wednesday, don't forget, we play versus Napoli, and next week on Sunday we finish the 3 games with Genoa. Big games. What are we speaking about? Yes, we will speak a bit more about the derby because it's approaching, but also about Mercato, and I will spoil you already. We will speak about Lyon players, not only Aouar, but also other players. We will speak about records of Cristiano Ronaldo towards the end. I will give you also some insights about the words of the agent of Jorginho. So what are we doing? As usual, as every morning, we will go through the Italian and international papers to see what they are saying about our beloved Juventus. Before starting the video, I repeat you, put a maximum of like, because I know that if I don't tell you, you are not putting some likes. So put some like to the video so that people will see it. It will be recommended on their channel and we will grow the community. That's the first thing. And for the people that didn't subscribe yet, because I know with the stats that some people are still not subscribing, put and hit that subscribe button. We start immediately with Gazzetta dello Sport. Italia grandi numeri. Italia big numbers because they won for the 3rd time consecutively with 2-0 yesterday versus Lithuania. Locatelli played a great game. He played really well, but Italy is missing a big striker. That being said, we go now immediately to Gigio Rispondi. Gigio, please answer. This is the call of Milan. They want him to respond. They offered him a contract extension with 8 million a year at the moment. Donnarumma and Mino Raiola, they don't care. They are doing like that. We don't want to know. And that's why we have Mino Raiola that is looking for other teams for him, not only in Italy, because we know that Juventus is always interested and has always been interested in Donnarumma, especially for free, but also to other teams in other leagues. They went to Manchester United, to Bayern Munich, to Manchester City, PSG, Real Madrid and Barcelona. The problem is that every one of these big clubs have big goalkeepers, makes sense, with high salaries. So changing Donnarumma to a big team in another country will be really difficult, and that's why the chances of going to Juve are not zero. Yesterday there was a picture of Donnarumma with Bonucci. Social media being crazy. They were crazy because they said, what's happening? Why is there such a beautiful picture of Donnarumma with Bonucci, the vice captain of Juve? The Milan fans were really pissed off. The Juve fans were dreaming. Let's see what will happen. Let's see. Let me know again if you want Donnarumma to replace Szczesny. Let me know. I'm curious. Corriere dello Sport is giving us a sad news, a possibility, not sure yet, but it could be the last Derby della Mole from the King Kong, Giorgio Chiellini. Why? Because at the moment we know that there is not yet an extension. The talk didn't start it yet, so we will have to see. Meanwhile, yesterday we saw a beautiful team picture. We were missing a lot of players that were traveling from their national team to Juventus, to Torino, but we saw yesterday a lot of South American and also Chiellini, Buffon, Dybala and so on and so on. They were all smiling, showing that they want to go and that they want to fight for the 12 remaining games. Yesterday, bad news, unfortunately, is that Arthur, you know that he was suffering problems at his leg. It's still not healed yet. He still feels a lot of pain, and we are not sure that he will play versus Torino. The great news is that we know that there was a lot of people positive in Poland with COVID-19. Szczesny played yesterday. He tested negative. So even if Buffon will not be present versus Torino, because we know that he has been suspended. We will have Szczesny, so Pinsoglio should not start. Juve niente paura, Juventus no fear. Words of Cuadrado yesterday. He spoke about a lot of things because he had a mini kind of interview. He said the derby, ci alleniamo per vincerlo. We are training hard to win the derby. It has not been an easy season. We know that. Cuadrado is saying that. Even if I have to say Cuadrado, for me, he was absolutely in the top 3 best players of the season. But he's taking his responsibility, and he also said it is not the fault of Pirlo. We don't have to blame Pirlo, because who is going into the field? It is us, the players. So please stop, guys, with the Pirlo out. And I love the words of Cuadrado, even if he has been an example this year. He's showing it one more time, putting responsibility on the player, on themselves, and not blaming the coach. Carica portoghese e Romario in vista. CR7 assalta il derby. Portugal player, the Portugal star, Cristiano Ronaldo, is full of energy. He can't wait to play versus Torino to score more goals, because he has another record inside the goals of Romario. 1 goal away from Romario. Let's see. One other record that he can have in 2022 is actually the record of Robbie Keane, ex-player that actually scored for 19 seasons in a row. Cristiano Ronaldo would be able to do that. A beautiful homage for Cristiano Ronaldo in Italy, Grottaglie, Taranto, where we saw a beautiful graffiti on a wall. Beautiful, really beautiful, these kind of arts. I love them. And then we go to Tutto Sport, because we will have to speak about Mercato, guys. I told you, Lione ruggisce la Juve. Lione, we have the scream of the lion. Lione is a wordplay, lion, Lyon, and then we have the scream of the lion from Juventus. They are speaking about Depay, Memphis Depay, about Aouar, but a new entry, Cherki Ryan, a player that is really interested. Juventus, the 3 players, let's see who we will have, but the big surprise, the new entries, is Cherki, young player of 17 years old. He's already playing with Lyon since last year, I believe. It's his 2nd year with Lyon. He already started all his career with the youth of Lyon. He is a phenomenal, a baby phenomenal. I remember last year, in the beginning of the year, when I started the channel, someone in the comments, and when we were live, he said to me, Giuseppe, pay attention to this player, because he is a really great prospect. And we see his stats of this season. He played 21 times with Lyon, 1 assist. He played in an offensive midfield role. He can also play on the left, on the right. His value is increasing a lot. Juventus is on the player. So I don't know, guys. Let me know, who would you take? Cherki, Aouar, or Depay? If you could take 2 of them, let me know. I'm really interested, but pay attention to that young guy. I'm curious. What about Morata? Morata has 12 games to prove himself, because he will not be bought this year. Juventus will not buy. Maybe will extend him 1 more year, the loan. We know that this is possible for extra 10 million, but he will have to convince Pirlo and the management, because everything is at doubt at the moment. Bianconeri is only speaking about Rabiot. Rabiot that is in talks with Barcelona. The mother of Rabiot is in talks with Barcelona. That is really interested. However, Adrien Rabiot will have to lower his wages, because 7 million a year is too much for Barcelona, that is living actually a financial situation that is even worse at Juventus. Jorginho, and there I'm happy, guys, because his agent said he has 2 years of contract. He will remain at 100% at Chelsea. Grande agent. And what about the lovers of Zaniolo? United is really interested in Zaniolo, because he's starting to feel better now. They want to go for him with a contract of 5 million per year. Also, Chelsea is interested in him, but Roma want to keep him at all costs. So I don't believe that Zaniolo is a target of Juventus anymore. This was it for me, guys. I hope you have a lot of fun. Let me know all the jokes that you made for April Fools. I'm really curious. And as always, after subscribing and put a maximum of like, Forza Juve.